I think I'm gonna work on that a little bit. Man, I can't believe this thing's already maxed. I need some more secondaries. Let's go. Do I have any credits? Yeah, I got some credits. Let's buy some more secondaries to build.
Suits you. Ha ha.
Eris infested salvage. It would drop there. Okay. Oh, Ostrus. That's where it is. Okay, great. We need to do secondary weapons. Let's go to the bottom. Do I have a Viper yet? No. We'll get you. And a Tissus. We'll get you. And a Vasto. We'll get you. And let's get one more. We'll get a Stug. Okay. Let's get these building. Hey, thanks, Arcane. I saw your message, buddy. Really appreciate that, dude. Okay, we'll get you building, you building, you building, and you building. And we'll rush. Oh, wait. What happened here? Insufficient credits. Oh, man. Whoops. God, that is an ugly gun, isn't it? Ugh. Boop. Let's make you not visible and holstered. You ugly. Let's go to here. Not that do I even have one of these yet? Man, I really need to get a stance for these. Oof. I don't even care about this. But you, I should probably put something on. Or Serration. Throw that on there. And a low level. Vital. What's your crit? It's not like I'm going to use it much anyway. Okay, let's go. Already got Nidus, so I'll pop out for anyone else that needs it. If anyone wants to join me, I'm going to do the Nidus farm a couple times. Oh, someone already did. Okay, awesome. You. Here, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. Barry Carline says, I refuse to join you, Co. And then threw a book at me. Oh, that's rude. How uncouth. How uncouth.
The crew of this ship fell victim to the very infestation they were researching. We're here to recover their expensive supplies. Find the consoles that contain the shipping manifests.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it.
Oh my.
Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
I didn't even know I had a daily Wait, what?
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
Is that for me? That must be for someone else.
There's pox everywhere on these consoles, and it's corrupted the manifests. Do you see any vaporizer units nearby? Use those to temporarily kill off the pox. Something in the air is corroding your Warframe. Limit your exposure. Heavy infestation ahead. The infested. They're dropping the serum we need for the vaporizers. You picked up serum. Now put it in a vaporizer.
Alright, I'll watch B. Jesus, this guy's awesome. I feel like Mesa with a decent gun is just redonk. Awesome.
Keep fighting. I'm still working on this manifest.
Oh wait, there's nothing here that's really gonna fire much, is there? I didn't think about that. Although I guess it's still good because it absorbs damage, right? Does it only absorb bullet damage or does it absorb all damage?
reconstructed half the manifest.
Oh, it's ranged only. Okay, so it's not going to be very useful for me, unfortunately, on this level. Okay. Two will be good, though? Okay.
I have almost finished reconstructing the manifest.
Damn, dude. I am not really keeping my energy up. I feel like I need some way to get more energy. But I don't know what that would be.
I'm finished. You must clear the area of infested before we continue.
Red Bull? I don't quite think that's what I was thinking.
Success. Do you want to attempt to reconstruct another manifest? Here we go again. Get those vaporizers working.
Oh, I think I have the energized dash. How do I even do that? Did I get that yet? I think I did. That is so good. I didn't. Okay. I'll have to look. Oh, that's right. Because I leveled up my middle one again. By the way, if I did have energy dash, could I just do this? And then I would start getting energy if I went back? Wow, no kidding. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Did you already shout out subs, ID20? Not for a little bit, man. No, I'm kind of behind on shouting out subs. In fact, I'll do that right now. Aylesworth, Frozen Wings, Chuckle, thank you for that. Usona, Fatbase, Robsy, Necrolegion, Lynx, Rinath, and Guyver Gaming, and Latin Lover, and Sasha Sci-Fi, and Danion, and Cool Destiny, and Sturm, all getting subs from Karth. Karth, you boss. He also gifted a sub to Cruel Destiny and Sturm and Luca Gremery. Awesome, man. Really appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Man, a little gift frenzy in there. Thanks, buddy. And then we also have Dynamite, L Pop King, Humanic, the true and only Barney, Dunny Boy with the $5 tip. Thank you for that. Irreversible, nice name. ID20, hey, best of luck, buddy. Best of luck, and absolutely. Thank you, ID20. With the 13 months. Happy Elite Guy and Nomineus getting subs from Karth. About 30 guys. Do you want ants? Pluby with the cheer. Thank you for that, man. Also, this is Drunk Dane Seductive Taco with that 10K cheer. Thank you for that, dude. Huge amount of support there. We also have Maverick, Slino, Miller, Raid Mine, Minion, Banana with the 1,000 cheer. How do I decide the next direction after failing at a current endeavor? Great question. I'm guessing he's talking about what we were earlier. And
there's more where it came from. Do you want to keep fighting?
There's a fine line between dedicating yourself to doing something and doing it to the point where it's detrimental to your growth. And that line is going to be different for everyone. But for me personally, what it was when it really feels like you're spinning your wheels. When you feel like you've tried a bunch of things in a bunch of different ways, and you just realize that your time could be spent better. Those were kind of the realizations for me. And of course, it's going to be different for everyone. But yeah, that's where it was for me. I hope that helps. I know that's really not a great way to, that's not really good advice, to be blunt. But it's when you really feel like you just aren't making forward progress anymore. That's the big thing. When you're really trying to, and you're still not making forward progress. That's the moment for me. Jack Zones, Douche Talis, Sapper, German Wunderkid with the 19-month double sub, Catterjin with the 13-month double sub, Ramming Rhino, Uga, and Adius with the 1,000 cheer as well. Thank you for that. Oh, also a quick follow-up. To what I just said. Sometimes it's also not about stopping what you're doing, but changing how you're doing it. And if you do that, that can sometimes work too. For those that don't know my story, and I'm not going to get into it too much for it now, but I had been streaming for 3 months, and my stream was failing. Over the course of a month, I went from averaging 350 viewers to my last stream having... I streamed for an entire day. I streamed for about 12 hours. I lost followers, and the most viewers I had that day was 29. And that was a moment that I told myself, I need to stop streaming. This is not working for me. So I had 2 choices, either quit streaming or completely reinvent how I was doing it. And I decided to go with the second option. And when I did that, I did 4 very important things. I did a lot of research on other streamers. I made my channel safe for work. I created a schedule, and I started getting up every single day at 6:30 in the morning so I could be on by 8 o'clock. I basically started doing it completely different from how I had been doing it before. And all of those changes I made about 4.5 years ago, and to this day I still do all 4 of those things. So, yeah. Sometimes getting to the end of the road in an endeavor does not necessarily mean you have to stop the endeavor. It may just mean you have to change how you do it. Mm-hmm. Yep.
We're going to reconstruct another
Mr. Weedos says, so instead of winging it, you started actually doing it. Sort of. What I basically did was I decided, hey, if I want this to be my job someday, I need to start treating it with a professionalism and effort that I would a normal job. Yeah, that's when it all really got started. You forgot to mention the awesome people behind you. Well, love me some people. Back then, I didn't have awesome people behind me. No. 3 months into streaming, dude, I hadn't even really met Roderick by that point, and he was one of the first people I started working with. So no, yeah, that all of the infrastructure and stuff that came much later. Yeah. Some of those mods are still around though. Some of those mods are still around. Kleinix was actually one of my older mods as well. And Boatman also came really early as well. Red Flower, there's actually one of my big mods. He's no longer a mod, but he still hangs out. He's one of my longest term subs. But he was a mod on the channel for a long time, helping out. They remember the days. Hyperialist, there's one of my oldest mods right there. Yep. Also, Hyperialist, weren't you one of my first mods? I think you were. I think Hyperialist was like one of my first mods. He's been like that silent supporter. Hyperialist never says much. But he's always there. He's like the channel rock. He kind of hangs out in the background. He doesn't need a lot of attention. He's just happy doing his thing. It's nice. But he's always there. Art. Isn't that stalking? Oh, dude, stalkers make the best mods. Can confirm. Mm-hmm. Stalkers make the best mod.
Success. Want to attempt to reconstruct another.
Is that it? That wasn't bad at all. Cool. Well, we didn't get anything, but that's okay.
Good work, Tenno. We got what we needed.
Got some good experience. Oberon Systems Blueprint. Have we tried fishing yet? No, not yet. What's the red stuff on the screen? I think that has something to do with that specific mission. Yeah. The missions are much faster when done alone. Oh, wait. It's faster to farm Nidus alone? Really? I hadn't heard that before. Hell yeah, Ainea. Maybe so. Maybe so. Well, you will be dead. Oh, well, that's not very... I don't like being dead. I am not a fan of being dead. We could put some blast damage on this, maybe. Blast damage is heat plus electricity? No, heat plus... It's not heat plus ice, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, I mean, I guess we could put some blast damage on it. Why not? It's more damage, I guess. I don't really... The problem is I don't really have many other good mods right now. So, that's my biggest issue. I just don't have good mods yet. No, I don't have any crit damage mods. Not a one. I'm a scrub. Scrub-tacular. Scrub-tastic. Yeah, I got great mods on Twitch. Not so great mods in Warframe. Yeah.
Everything in orders, operator? Is
You shut
that
your
a
mouth,
pun?
Oris.
I will attempt to bypass this fault.
You shut your mouth.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Boop. You just got Vital Sense from that mission. That's a crit damage mod. Rukus, the pistols actually use secondary mods. They don't use rifle mods. Yeah. Yeah. Do vault runs for Blind Rage. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to farm... I'm going to do this Nidus farm until I hopefully get a piece of Nidus. And then maybe we'll break out and do some vault runs. I'm going to do this probably at least a couple more times. Or until I get a Nidus part. If I do it this time and one more though, and we don't get any Nidus parts, then I'll just move on anyway. Yeah, I got to do the Atlas quest. That's a big one. Really looking forward to that. Where are we supposed to go? What is this? Is that bug? Whoa, where am I going? Did I pick the right quest?
There's plots everywhere on these consoles, and it's corrupted the manifests. Do you see any vaporized...
Yo, I have not seen this layout before. I have no idea what this one is. This is... Oh, okay.
Limit your exposure.
What is this thing?
Multiple signatures detected. We've got infested incoming. Tenno, is infested hold the serum we need. You picked up serum. Put it in a vaporizer.
C Gaming Official, unfortunately, kind of in fairness of everyone, I do not normally kind of do consultation stuff. Yeah, I just don't have the time, unfortunately. Also, I don't really want to play favorites with people. Sorry about that, buddy. I'm happy to answer any questions, though. If you have any questions about anything streaming related, I'd be happy to answer them.
Keep fighting. I'm still working on this manifest.
Did I just do something? Was that me? Oh god, I'm sorry. What did I just do? Which one should I be guarding? Where's D? I see A, B, and C. Is there no D? D! Oh, there's only 3 points.
I've reconstructed half the manifest.
Co has no D confirmed. Oh. That's rude. Hey, what's up, Play Dauntless?
I have almost finished reconstructing the manifest.
It was mostly tips on how to get my own stream going, how to find the best schedule, have a professional feel to it, and in fact, if I should reinvent myself and process it, as well as finding good mods to really be able to hit the ground running. I'll address this real quick. Tips on how to start your own stream. Check out the STV command. Check out the STV command. There are some videos in there. They're older, but a lot of the stuff is still is true in them. So I'd say start there.
Wipe out the remaining infested.
Have a professional feel to it. That all comes with time, dude. Yeah, it all comes with time. My stream didn't always look professional. That's just something that comes with time, as you find people that do that. STV command, streaming tip video, STV. Yeah. And then we also have finding good mods. Every single one of my moderators came from the community. The best tip I can give is really watch your chat. Look for people that are being consistently helpful. Look for people that are greeting new people. Look for people that are supporting you. Those are the people that you want to become your mods, that you want to make your mods. Every single one of my mods started as a viewer. So, and they all got made mods because they showed something really, really good about how they run in the community. So, yeah. Also, do not go after people that ask to be a mod unless they're coming from a good place. So it's one thing for a person to be like, hey dude, I'm seeing some stuff in chat that needs to be purged. Would you like to make me a mod and I'll help you out? That's one way to ask to be a mod. And then another way is, hey dude, I've been in your stream for like 3 months now. Don't you think it's about time you made me a mod? That kind of stuff is very suspect, and be very careful with those people. And yes, there are many of them out there. As I got many of those folks. And then what was the last thing you asked about? Scheduling. Scheduling is big. And here's the thing. I did a lot of research to find my block. And the whole reason I picked 8 a.m. was because at the time, there were basically no big streamers at 8 a.m. That's why I picked it. Unfortunately, now these days, I would strongly not advise doing 8 a.m. Hi. Because of me. So it's the kind of situation of finding a time that really fits. That not only doesn't have a lot of big streamers that stream things similar to you, but that a place that your channel can sit where big streams that compete with you won't be around, essentially. I mean, I used to stream, my normal schedule every day was stream until between 4 and 8 a.m., go to bed, wake up 6 to 10 hours later, and then get back on. And then I'd stream all night into the early hours, and I would repeat and just do that over and over. I didn't even really have a set schedule. I was just trying to brute force Twitch and putting in as many hours as I could. It's not how it works. The best single line I could give to any Twitch streamer, and this is like the golden sentence for Twitch: work smarter, not harder. You know who told me that? Donald Duck. Donald God-dang Duck is the one that said that. Work smarter, not harder. And that one line will take you further on Twitch than anything else. Than anything else. It is the golden rule. It is the golden rule. Yes, if we could please get some It Me JP Poggers in chat. Thank you. That is exactly right. I was seriously putting in 12 to 16 hour days for months. I was streaming so much when I started that I was losing weight. I was losing physical weight because I was sitting in front of the computer so long thinking that every hour I streamed would get me closer to playing video games for a living. That was dead wrong. I could not have been wronger. Changing my schedule, redefining my stream, having a consistent schedule, finding a time slot. I stream half the time that I used to, and I am literally 1,000 times more successful. And that's because I really took a step back and did a lot of research on the best place to do it. And yeah, I can tell you it worked. So I really try to save people. Like, I try to save people time. Don't think that you can just stream as much as you want and you'll be successful eventually. That's not how Twitch works. Not at all. So, yeah. Learn from my big mistakes, please.
I have the manifest.
I don't think I could ever get tired of the Beverly Hills song. Do you think the Twitch market is flooded, or is there still room? The very day I streamed for the first time, somebody dropped into my channel and said, "Why are you streaming? You know that you can't be successful anymore, right?" On the very first day that I streamed. You know that there's the Man vs. Games out there, and the Dan's Gamings and the Lethal Frags. They take all the viewers. You know there's no room for you anymore, right? You're not going to be successful. Because all these other guys are going to just... I mean, you've seen these other guys, right? they're just going to take all your viewers. And I said, oh, really? Okay, well, we'll see how that goes. What I'm trying to tell you is it's never too late to start streaming. And the next big streamer could be in this chat. They may have not even started yet. You know who is another great example of just completely dominating everyone around them through quality? Dr. Disrespect. You know what he did? He looked around, he found a niche, and out of nowhere, in the period of like 3 months, Dr. Disrespect shot by almost all the streamers that streamed with him. Back when he first started, his success was crazy. Crazy. Because at the time, he did it better. So, yeah. I mean, and don't get me wrong, there was tons of competition for him. There was tons of competition. But he found a good game to play. He played it at a good time. He had a cool little shtick going on that people loved. He got a lot of fans quickly. And for the record, guys, I'm talking about Dr. Disrespect when he started. I'm not getting into any of the stuff that's happened later. That everyone knows how all that worked out and what's going on now. I'm not addressing that. I'm talking about when he started. Anyone can do that if they try it hard enough. So, yeah. But he was a great example. He basically he had a really good thing going, and he dropped it right in the middle of all the other people, and because what he offered was so much on a different level, that he just climbed right up through the ranks. And he's a perfect example why it's never too late to start streaming. If you've got what people want, it doesn't matter when you start.
I'm finished.
As long as you build it well enough, they'll come to you if you're in the right place. But yeah.
This is what was the manifest. There's more where that came from. Do you want to keep fighting?
To be fair, he had been working since that for like 8 years in COD. That's true. He had a lot of foundational work on that. That's true. That's true. And more power to him.
We got what we needed.
Hell yeah, more power to him. It's also important to mention, though, that Dr. Disrespect is not a variety streamer, so that if you build it, they will come thing works for him. It is the opposite for me and variety streamers. I do need to point that out. A variety streamer does not work in the just play whatever you want. A variety streamer is a surfer. A variety streamer is a surfer with a surfboard. And you're not going to go anywhere if you go to a coast without waves. A variety streamer has to go to the waves and then ride them. And that is a different thing. So I just want to point that out. There's different types of advice for different types of streamers. Yeah. There's not really stuff that works for everyone in that regard. Man, I really don't know what to put else on her. I mean, I could put on redirection, but why? I don't want to reduce her ability strength. I mean, I guess I could just throw on Thief's Wit for now, but that's kind of useless. Agility drift? No. I don't need to up the aura. Any advice for IRL streamers? No. I'm not a big fan of IRL streaming. I feel IRL streaming is reality television. It's the Kardashians. It's that stuff. I'm not into it. It's not my thing. I've never been a reality TV viewer. I'm not an IRL stream viewer. It's just not my thing.
Did you hear that? It said...
it's kind of unfortunate with, I used to, there's this Reddit sub called Livestream Fails, and I used to love it. It was just a bunch of big game streamers doing funny and goofy stuff. It was really lighthearted and fun. And then the IRL streamers came, and it became one of the most toxic, just shitty places on Reddit. Livestream Fails these days is it's just, hey, look what this guy said about this guy, and oh, look at this guy, and hey, look at this NSFW clip from this shit that got banned, and hey, this guy said this about this guy, and this guy said that about that, and look what this guy thinks about this game. And it's just, oh, it's terrible now. It's terrible. It's so bad. And I have never cared less about what A person thinks about B. I don't give a shit about either of them. So it's like, it's just terrible. I don't know. It's just terrible. It's a low quality trash. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. So, let's do that again. Although, can I put anything else on my guns?
Operator, you have remembered
No,
well
I
how
can't.
the Tenno arm themselves.
They hated you for a hot second there, Co. Oh, they hate me. No, absolutely. They hate me because I don't do that stuff. And I'm never going to do that stuff. So because I don't do all that stuff, I'm the super fake content, full of dad jokes, sellout guy. And I'm fine with that. I could not care less. I do my own thing. And if you don't like it, guess what? There's other things on the internet. And that's cool. And even if you don't like my show, even if you think my jokes are dumb and that's everything, that doesn't mean I dislike you, you know, and it doesn't mean you have to dislike me. That's cool. So, you know, whatever. Like, I'd seriously, to me, the world's a big place, man. You don't need to, like, you can just move on from things you don't like. I mean, it's just, yeah, I'm not, exactly. Fedori says Ko's not even a good sellout. I know, right? My lord. But, yeah, it's just, the whole thing is just, I don't care, man. It's just, yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. A lot of unnecessary ickiness, you know? I don't like you, but I still tune in every day at 2 p.m. my time. Hey, that's cool. More power to you, man.
Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Man, it is pouring out there. Holy shit. It's like making my roof hum.
Put that serum riser.
This game makes code too philosophical. Yeah, please. If this is philosophical to you, then go read some Plato or something. I'm just talking like a dingus right now. This is dingus-philosophical. There we go. Spell that one.
I'm still working on this.
Considering you're now a variety streamer and can play almost anything, do you think that has eased the stress of being a streamer? On levels I can't explain to you. There were times when I was first starting streaming that I would get so stressed out about streaming that it would just completely ruin it for me. These days, thanks to the long-term subs, thanks to the supporters, thanks to the cheers, the tippers, thanks to the people that basically support me the way that they do, that has not only made the show better, because I don't have to stress about it as much, but it has made the whole experience night and day. Night and day. Hey, well done, Carnage of Ultima. That's good. That's about as close as we're gonna get. But yeah, no, that absolutely. It is completely done that. Ko may be dumb, but he's our dumb. I appreciate that, thank you. Dark Soul Yami. Well, thanks, man. It's very nice of you to say, bud. It's very nice of you to say. Thank you, dude. I always have Minesweeper to fall back on. You can die in a fire. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Hey, Thief2K, how are you? What do those green orbs do? Does that, like, prevent my armor integrity from going down or something? I've noticed they're only in this mission. Oh, wait, are you?
I'm finished. You must clear
Weird.
the area of infested before we can continue. This is what was in the manifest. There's more where that came from. You want to keep fighting?
I do.
Get ready.
Nice moves, I know, right?
Reconstruct another manifest.
How do you handle being asked over and over again how you prevent your throat from getting sore and talking so much? I honestly, it's kind of funny because I've had to do this the last few days. Gargle salt water. That's the hidden secret to keeping a throat feeling okay. Gargle salt water. Yep. I had to do that. I really had to do it a lot just a couple months ago when we were doing our PoE 1 playthrough, because I would just read all day to you. Like, seriously, when we played PoE 1 Definitive Edition, I would have streams where I was just reading for 8 hours. And that was really taking a toll on my throat. It's actually one of the reasons I hadn't played it in the first place. But sure enough, people in the chat were like, dude, gargle salt water. Trust me, gargle salt water. And I was like, I'll give it a try. And dude, it's like an off switch to throat pain. It's crazy. It is like an off switch to throat pain. At least it is for me. I don't know if it works that way for everyone. But, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Saltwater never worked for you? That's too bad.